You've probably noticed it by now, but 2024 is the year of LEGO Space. In fact, it's a topic I've already addressed a few times here on the channel. After a strong start in January, with space sets popping up in all sorts of themes, LEGO is continuing the trend with a classic space-themed gift with purchase, available starting today for LEGO insiders. It's a cute little set, complete with two extremely desirable and collectible space babies. But what is this other stuff? Well, let's take a step back in time and explore what inspired LEGO's latest freebie. Micro Rocket Launchpad is a set made up of several distinct components, including a spaceship, command center, rocket, and launchpad. The largest build in the kit, though, is this ground vehicle. Now, unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with classic space, if truth be told, primarily due to the fact I didn't exist in the 80s. So, I wasn't entirely sure what this vehicle was referencing, but it was too weird and specific not to be based off of some classic set. Conveniently, I have this really awesome book all about LEGO Space, and it breaks down each set from the early years in delightful detail. And there it was. Mobile Rocket Transport. So, of course, I had to get it. The new micro vehicle is recreated here with impressive faithfulness to the original. I was surprised to find that the awesome feature of independent suspension for the wheels is not a modern twist, but indeed very much a part of the 1982 original. Actually, the original set is just plain awesome. The amount of functionality put into a model with a mere 200 pieces is simply unparalleled today. The way the vehicle can smoothly snake over any terrain is too cool. It's also quite neat to see that even though this set is over 40 years old, most of the pieces used to make it are actually still in production today. And even more surprising is the fact that a lot of them actually appear in this new gift with purchase, like the classic steering wheel pieces, the ladder elements, this bar fence piece, the space camera, and even the 3-directional positioning rocket. But one of the best things about older LEGO sets in general is just the experience. Building a set like this can only be described as magical, and that all begins with the packaging. The classic space sets of the time would have all been boxed with the iconic Legoland Space System branding, an effect that the new gift with purchase replicates a bit too. But whereas modern boxes are covered in random legal mumbo-jumbo and a few alternate pictures of the sets of yesteryear took you on a journey. You see, LEGO sets had to sell themselves on store shelves. They couldn't rely on goofy LEGO YouTubers convincing you to buy their stuff after all. Today, in a world where most of us order our sets online, LEGO can get away with the absolute most boring packaging imaginable. I'm looking at you, 18+ line. But back in 1982, the box was the marketing. That classic space experience began even before you started building. The back of the box features a variety of potential alternate models you can make from the pieces in the set. From a spaceship to a launch platform, your imagination really is the limit with this one. The front cover of the box lifts up to reveal the key features of the set, and you can even see all the pieces housed in a clear plastic insert tray. From there, you go to the instructions, which, believe it or not, were hand-drawn by the designers back in the 80s. Early instruction manuals have such a distinct style because of this, and I think that especially comes through with the way the minifigures are portrayed. To me, these classic instructions are absolutely beautiful. While we talked about how many of the original elements here live on to today, that's not the case for all of them. These lovely rubber tires were unfortunately discontinued in 2005, but I suppose that's not the end of the world since there are literally a gazillion other tires to choose from. Then there's this really awesome transparent yellow inverted windscreen, a piece that, outside of its rather unusual appearance in a set called Seats and Windscreens, is exclusive to Mobile Rocket Transport. The piece was also recolored a few times during the 80s, appearing in trans dark blue, white, light gray, red, and regular blue. And all of this is why, as someone who didn't even live through the era of classic space or classic castle, these little nostalgia traps that LEGO has been doing in recent years still provide value to me, a kid who grew up with the LEGO of the 2000s. If this gift with purchase didn't exist, chances are I would have never found out about this great set from 1982. As for the other builds included in this new gift with purchase, there seems to be a lot of inspiration drawn from 1978's Alpha 1 rocket base, a set that I actually took a look at back in 2022. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that set in particular, I have dropped a link in the description. Thanks to LEGO for sending me the new gift with purchase to review. It's available until February 25th with LEGO purchases of $200 or more while supplies last. And thanks to you for watching. I hope you have yourself a great life, and I'll see you again next week.